Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today it's going to be Incorporeal, it's going to be LiveWraith, and a guy named Robby in a PvT bottom right. It is a Robby. Top left we've got LiveWraith here, again a PvT here. Going to be a nice PvT on Incorporeal, which just means not having a body. I don't know why they named the map this, but hey, 2 probes are moving out. Don't have time to contemplate that. So I think it's going to be a proxy of some kind, maybe some 2-probe harassing. You never know at this level of StarCraft, man. It is mid-rank madness level, maybe a little bit lower level mid-rank madness. Not all mid-rank madness players are the same. We have high diamond and a low gold into the same segment. Good stuff. So not proxying here is Robby, just building a barracks nice and neatly and professionally and politely at the top of his ramp. And I guess no proxies because you need just one probe to do proxies. I guess, yeah, a little bit of a 2-probe harass here. Has he been taking tips from Hyper One, man? Hyper One loves sending out 3 SCVs, especially against a Zerg player, and blocking their hatches and harassing and attacking the drones. At this level, man, it is a little bit weird and hard to hold off. So yeah, no kills. We've got ourselves a Nexus first at the 3rd base behind this probe harass. What? What is happening? And then a natural base is being taken. 3 Nexus before gate. Recalling the 1 probe. Nope, 2 probes. Recalling 2 probes. And then we've got Nexus, Pylon, Forge. Before gate. LiveWraith, what are we doing here? The name of this replay is I Ain't Afraid of No Ghosts. Oh, there we go. So it's a Ghost Academy opening. All right, man. Ghost Academy, Ghost opening against a 3 Nexus Forge before, oh gosh, before Gate. Gate coming up at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That's when it starts. This is a weird TVP, you guys. Weird, and I love it. This is why I cast these games. And also because LiveWraith is a patron of mine at tier 3 at patreon.com/FalconPaladin for $10 a month, which gives him the right to send me 1 replay every single month, and I will cast it on the main platform, no questions asked. There are other tiers as well. Tier 1 is $1 a month at patreon.com/FalconPaladin. And if you want to support Falcon, that is the place to be. At least monthly. Cybernetics Core being shown up. No gas. Gasless opening. Here from LiveWraith. This is not a build, man. But, again, you don't need a build to win at this level. So, army supply. 9 army supply to 0. Because, you know, it's 18 probes and nothing else. Cloak is on the way. We need some cannons, dude. There's one. 1 cannon. 1 cannon there. And these ghosts aren't going to scout the 3rd base, right? Probe down. Yep. Excellent against probes are ghosts. 2 shots to kill a probe, and cannon at the top of the ramp here, killing a ghost. Not killing it. Excellent micro there to keep this ghost alive. Oh, again, another good snipe on that probe here. We've got a zealot. And, just attacking the pylon here. Just in this spot where you're not being detected by this cannon or this cannon. Look at that, man. Look at that. You can see him. You can see him. Now you cannot see him. Oh, no. He's got 1 kill. We've got a nuke on the way. There we go. The factory is there. Robby's floating a lot of minerals here and gas. We've got a starport being proxied on the left side here from Robby, so maybe it's going to be a nice ghost nuke drop inside LiveWraith's base. Invisible. You can kind of look at that. Even invisible, you can see the little you can see the ghost and the little explosion there at the end of its gun. Man, this is crazy stuff, man. Second command center coming up. And we have a nuke here, so let's go ahead and nuke the front. Run, say the zealots. Run, say the probe. Cancel the pylon. It's not going to get up anyway. Yeah. Jabam. Woo. 4 kills for this ghost. It's going to take down these cannons. And that is even more kills here. 5 kills. Oh, no. Are we afraid of Ghost LiveWraith? Are we afraid of them? Heck Lab? What? Where is there? I guess a Banshee follow-up? I guess a Cloak Banshee follow-up along with Cloaked Ghost. The theme here is Cloak. Resources lost. 700 for LiveWraith and 400 for Robby. 475 for Robby for 1 ghost? What? Oh, I guess maybe... Do they... Wait. Do nukes count as lost resources? Nuke up the ramp. We've had 2 nukes at 6 minutes. This makes no sense. This is excellent. Get him. Get him. Hoorah. Take that. Detector. Oh, and now there was an observer coming out, but it can't come out now because the robo's depowered. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, just kill probes up here. This is great. This is fantastic use of Ghost. Ba-bam. Ba-bam. Got 8 kills on that Ghost. Where's the other one at? Aren't there 2 over here? 1 died. Oh, that guy died. Well, this guy's back here at the 3rd base now with 10 kills. It is 22 to 14 workers. It is Banshee and it is Cloak. All right, so this guy's playing some kind of a challenge, right? Is this some kind of like Day 9 daily Fun Day Monday thing back in 2014 where Day 9 challenged his viewers to win with only cloaked units, only ghosts, only Banshees, and only when they have Cloak. Although there's a Cyclone out, so he's not exactly adhering to any kind of a rule that way. Because Cyclones can't be invisible. Look at this 11 kill Ghost, though. Isn't he so cool? Standing there with his gun and his glowy stuff. Oh, his enemy has arrived. The Observer. And the most intense death sound in all of StarCraft. So double Banshee. Cloak is done. But Observer's out. Cannon's out. Here's the thing about going nothing but cloaked units. Is that sometimes if you open up cloaked units, your enemy then has detection for the rest of the game. Because you've taught them that they need to worry about cloaked units. I mean, cloaked units are most effective when they show up unexpectedly and maybe once. And they kind of have diminishing returns after that. I mean, at this level, I don't know. You could probably just win with nothing but blink DTs. We've seen it, actually. There are some videos on the channel with this guy named Stefan or Steven who would make blink DTs back in early Wings of Liberty days. And at the Masters level, too. I mean, some high level StarCraft. It was very impressive. You want a link to that? Let me know. I can link it to you in the comments. I can reply to your comment with said link. Yeah, man, more nukes on the way. Ghosts are here. More Banshees coming in. He wants it the whole... I mean, if you're going to make this many Banshees, give them Hyperflight Rotors. Oh, he did. Okay, good. He is getting Hyperflight Rotors. Good man. I was worried. I should not have been. Probes keep dying. 17 probes have died, but it's 28 to 24 workers because LiveWraith went for a 3 Nexus before Forge, before Gateway build. It allows you to make a lot of probes very quickly in the early stages of the game and continuing onto this stage of the game. Yeah, he's just getting gas here at the 3rd. He recognizes gas. I need gas for the nukes, gas for the ghosts, gas for the Banshees. All very gas-heavy stuff. Yeah, I think you show up here... Right, you nuke the front, you show up here with like 5 Cloak Banshees, kill that cannon, and everything else sort of dies. doesn't feel good for LiveWraith. Oh, do not walk into that nuke. Do not do it. Well, didn't actually. Nuke lands. Everybody denied it. Just by walking away. Good dodge there. It was fine. The big old smoking crater, but we can still build cannons there. Don't worry about it. Yeah, just kind of casually getting a lot of Banshees out off of one starport. It takes a while to build a Banshee off of one starport. Just throwing that out there. If you want to make this many Banshees, proxy a second starport over here. Get that production rolling. Maybe actually get more workers than 32 at this stage. He did fully saturate this gas, though, which is nice because that wasn't saturated for a minute. He's just making more nukes. 27 to 15 army supply. The Banshees are a big part of it. Dark Shrine coming in. LiveWraith says 2 can play at that game. 2 can play at that game. Warp Prism is up. Maybe going to warp in some DTs over here in a second. I mean, it's a planetary with a missile turret, so not exactly ideal. Unless you have a lot of DTs, right? If you have like 8 DTs, you can blink on that thing with the blink upgrade, and then bam. Planetary Fortress goes down. Another nuke. It has been Nuketown, USA here on Incorporeal. High Sec auto tracking is on the way. It is 6 DTs coming in, so the guy recognizes a good DT when he sees one. Here they come, and if they snipe the missile turret, no, he backs out. He gets cold feet. He's like, nope, okay. Cyclone planetary with range and a missile turret. No, not my cup of tea here. And the proxy pylon dies, and the warp prism is who knows where. It has gone, I know not where. What's that line Loki says in Avengers, maybe? Oh, here it is. Warp prism is here. And here's the Banshee attack of all time. Cloaking up. Hyper flight. Bam. Take that, Pylon. You are my enemy. No, they're not. It's the... He's trying to depower... Okay. He's trying to depower the whole base, but he's losing too many Banshees because he's not attacking the cannons at all. Bam. Depower. 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 So we did depower the Dark Shrine and the Twilight and a Forge and a Warp Gate, but lost a lot of Banshees in the meantime. Yeah, 6 Banshees have died. I don't think that was worth anything. I don't think that was worth it whatsoever. And yeah, unfortunately, you waited so long that there's now a lot of obs running around and Archons and Stalkers and things that can shoot up. So that's not ideal. Guess what he's doing is making a battle cruiser now. Let's go. Wait, what? Okay, I mean, again, there's a lot of Stalkers and Archons running around. I don't know that this is the greatest idea, Robby, but hey, we can't say no to battle cruisers. Battle cruisers are fun. Yamato's on the way. Why not? Why not do all this stuff? LiveWraith's third base is a complete ghost town. There's nobody working here whatsoever. It's kind of a 3-basing Terran versus a 2-basing Protoss. Despite the 3-base opening that LiveWraith started with, it's not ideal. Double Armory coming down. The Ghost Academy continuing to build nukes. Robby floating 2,500 gas because, again, he got all of this gas earlier because he needed it, but he's kind of gone overboard with the whole thing. You can call down mules off of his one orbital. He doesn't have anything else. Not ideal. Battle cruiser operational. Any upgrades on these? Any upgrades on these guys? No. No attack or armor upgrades for any player, by the way. Nothing. We've got, you know, high-sec auto tracking and charge. We have warp gate and double cloak And we have Hyperflight Rotor, but no attack upgrades. None. This is a very, very strange PvT, but that's what we get when we get the Min-Rank Madness. That's what we get when we get the LiveWraith games. He hasn't sent me a game that's normal at this stage. Okay, hallucinating a Phoenix to run out and scout because he's a little bit blinded as to what's going on. He knows about the third, so obviously there's a second base that he hasn't technically looked at yet. He thinks this is still a command center because he hasn't been in the main since minute 2. Fleet Beacon is on the way. He's going to check to make sure the Terran doesn't have every base on the map, which happens sometimes. You run across someone whose macro is so good that they're pressuring you and they expand like 13 times, and you're like, how are they doing that? At this level, that's how it can feel, right? So he's like, oh, you do have a second base at least. That's good to know. Battlecruiser production is so darn slow. He teleported all the way up here. Okay, so like attack with a battlecruiser here, and then attack with a battlecruiser here. And then nuke here. Yeah. I'm seeing the vision. I'm seeing it come together. Tempest's on the way. I like it. I don't think he has any idea battle cruisers are coming, but Tempests are kind of amazing against battle cruisers. They've got the range of it. They do the bonus damage. It's all pretty good, unless the battle cruisers are sitting right on top of them. It's kind of a unit that's amazing if the micro is good, and if the micro is bad, it's not actually that useful. What are units are like that? I guess Zerglings are kind of like that. They do need to be able to surround stuff and run away if something is too powerful for them. Otherwise, they just die. You move a bunch of Lings into a situation, and they are the worthless units of all time. High Templar are out from LiveWraith. You know, getting a 4th base down. We're getting a little bit more comfortable on this side of the map. Ooh, tectonic destabilizers for the Tempest to get that upgrade. Bonus versus buildings. It's not bonus versus anything else. It says, well, I've got a nuke. I might as well nuke up the ramp. Yeah, that's a good spot for it. That's a great spot for a nuke. Got him. Cyclone died too. That is Cyclone wreckage there, you can tell. With enough experience. LiveWraith's at 111 supply, 69 army, 42 workers. Finds the ghost that dropped the nuke with his detection army. I mean, it's 1 obs. It's not exactly heavy on detection, but it's good enough. Okay, more battle cruisers. He's just, okay, so he builds them and then he teleports them to the corner. So he's not planning on multi-pronged battle cruiser attacks, which again, I think would have been pretty neat. But in the end, he's just trying to attack with a ginormous BC army into this Archon Stalker High Templar Tempest composition, which is pretty good against battle cruisers. Archons do big swings, and battle cruisers have a lot of armor, which means the big swings do a lot. Colossus being added in. LiveWraith's just kind of doing more of everything right now. I'm going to ×2 this. Oh, wait. I was like, if they're not going to attack... Yeah, there's a tap of the Xel'Naga Watchtower. No one's doing anything. Maybe LiveWraith might, for the first time today in 18 minutes, might move out and attack something. Instead of being entirely defending. Oh, you know what he's doing? He's hearing the battlecruiser teleports. Because that's a universal global sound in the game. He's hearing the battlecruiser teleports, and that's why he went Tempests. Yeah, so Robby gave away that he's making BCs by teleporting them to the top right corner for no reason. He could have left them over here, and LiveWraith would have no idea there were battlecruisers on the map. So, I mean, this is just a win for LiveWraith, unless the BCs kind of jump in and help. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, the orange attack against buildings Extra damage. Look at that. They're going to 3-volley down a battle cruiser here. Okay, almost. 4-volley it down, but the 4th one was definitely overkill. No, missile turrets are no match. Supply depots are also no match. Thors, surprisingly okay with that range upgrade. Psystorm finishing up here from LiveWraith. It's 123 to 115 armor supply. I keep waiting for Robby to bring his battle cruisers down to this fight. At least Yamato a couple things, but instead he's just will base race, he says, I guess. Yeah, Robby is supply blocked now. We need Archons. We need Zealots on top of those Thors. I think he kind of just need... Oh, he just gets out of there. Battle cruisers into the 3rd base. Not enough to stop this from happening again. Oh, another 2-2. Guys have been working... Oh, no, there's better upgrades for the Terran than for the Protoss right now. 2-2 battle cruisers versus 0-0. Everything the Protoss has is bad. I mean, but still, some things are always good against other things. And he teleports over here and says, haha, you have one probe in this location that I can kill. And now you gotta run chase after them, and it's so annoying, but at least they can't teleport again for a long while. Uh-oh, if they go into the main, they're gonna die in there. Do they know that? Look at the Tempest doing huge damage. You have Yamato. Oh my gosh, he's got Yamatos on the battle because they're gonna die without using their Yamatos. He's like, kind of, no, he's not even trying. Wow, Robby, you kind of suck, man. You researched Yamato. You know what it is. You must have just entirely forgot that Yamato exists here. You weren't going to win that fight if you did a Yamato. That was not some kind of key to victory there. But what you could have done is done some damage, right? Taken out a Stalker, maybe taken out a Tempest without, that was already injured. Trying to make more BCs, but guess what? Supply blocked. He's got Thors. He's building a command center here at the Natural, which will rebuild the Nat. It's worth taking, and it will bring him some supply as well. Okay, here we go. Pulling the boys. Let's go. It's not an all-in because he is retaking his Natural. But yeah, a lot of speed lots, man. Charge lots on Thors are super good. Charge lots on tanks are also pretty good. Charge lots are just good. You've got charge. You just have exactly 6 Zealots, which isn't a lot. I think you just might have to kind of engage here. I know you don't want to. You didn't want to engage in the Natural base, and I kind of feel like you could have. Yeah, could have, lads. 4th Nexus down immediately. Siege tanks have a +2 attack and +3 armor. I like the upgrading here from Robby quite a bit. The LiveWraith's so worried about coming down this ramp, as he should be. Chasing it away again. The range on these Thors is truly scary. I understand that. And attacking into an arrow choke like this is a terrible idea. Get a surround on them, though. Alright, Psystorm. He attacks into the choke anyway. Oh, Immortals against Thors are really good, too. I forgot about those. Thor comes down, chonking away at siege tanks, chonking away at the Thors, and Robby's army is melting. This is why mech is not viable against Protoss in StarCraft 2. Bam! Immortals are too good. Way too good. Now it's 87 to 22 army supply. Robby freed up a lot of supply to make a ton of Vikings for some reason. What we're actually dying to is the Tempests here, which I guess I can see the thought process in that one. Eight Vikings at a time in production. By that I mean, here they are. Oh, he is actually doing reactored starports. Okay, I mean, there's too much stuff on the ground here for that to really work out for you, but here come the Vikings. They're going to do really well against these Tempests, but Archon's getting hits off. Even sentry damage is okay. It's just that the armor on these Vikings is so high, and there's no attack at all. Finally, an air weapons upgrade finishing up from LiveWraith, but it's a little bit late to the party here. Yeah, look at these Archons just being like, blah, 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 blah. Temp is not having a good time, but that's all right. 5 kills, 7 kills, 8 kills. And now it's over. 77 to 16 army supply. DTs are hacking away at stuff unnecessarily. GG LiveWraith is our winner in a 25-minute and 5-second very weird PvT where LiveWraith opened with a 3 Nexus, B4 Forge, B4 Gateway opening. That's nuts. That makes no sense at all. And then Robby opened Cloaked Ghosts, and somehow LiveWraith didn't die. He should have died, but the smart man did go for the cannon at the front just in case something was going to happen. And it did, and he was ready for it. He got nuked a bunch of times. Nothing too catastrophic, though. Right, just at the front of bases, killing pylons, killing cannons. Didn't lose any army to it. Didn't lose any probes to it at all. But, I mean, the probe harass at the early stage of the game was pretty good. Those ghosts, again, killed probably 20 workers. But LiveWraith was able to keep up, continue to replace those workers. Excellent job. I'd love to see more upgrades, as I said already. And then Robby trying to make mech work with some ghost support is a big ask. Is what it is. All right. So that's a GG. That was a ton of fun. Thanks for sending it in. Our guy, LiveWraith. Thanks for being a patron. And that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, and did I say anything else? I think that's it. All right. Thanks. Check me out there on your social media. And until next time, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here, and you take care of yourself.